welcome back to On Air.
Put a little more pizzazz in it.
Welcome back
There
to
you go.
On Air, the movie podcast where we talk about, guess what? Movies.
That's what this
And-
podcast is about.
And today's movie we're going to be talking about is The Conjuring. Spooky. Because it's definitely that time of year. Yep.
We nailed it. We got
Yeah,
it.
really
We got
down.
all our spooky movies out of the way.
Yep.
We're like, once summer comes.
Yeah, we got
Yeah, we're-
Presents, Conjuring. Next week we're doing Misery. We
Yep.
actually planned what movie we're doing next week.
Wow,
Isn't
I
that
know.
crazy?
You're spoiling
They
it.
I
spoiled
looked at
it,
the wrong
Theo.
camera.
I was
They're
supposed
supposed
to be
to watch till the
surprised.
end. They have nothing to look forward to now.
They're gonna click off now.
No.
The only reason
They watch this podcast to
is
see
to
what
know
movie
what
we're doing next week.
They don't care what movie's happening this week.
Yeah.
They just care what's happening next.
And then next week, they're not going to care about that movie. They're just
Yeah,
going to care about
exactly.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only reason people watch to the end.
Of course. Well,
And smash that like.
we're gonna
Sorry, I
talk
have a
about
sore
our
throat. I can feel a nasty cold coming on.
general thoughts
sorry, are
about
you
this
talking?
movie. Yes, I'm trying to do this podcast actually.
Well, I'm
Um,
telling them about.
Well, I don't think anyone cares. So, so I actually thought this movie was cool. You know, I thought it was.
Have you seen this before?
No, this was yesterday was my
Ooh.
first time seeing it. So I was like, wow,
Love
that's
this
crazy. But yeah, it was
Yeah. Yeah.
thumbs up.
Yeah.
What did you think? Had you seen this before?
Haven't we watched it? I didn't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I remember I showed you this movie.
That's
now
not
it's all
true. No, I'd seen it before.
Okay, well I put it on and you were there.
I've seen it several times, actually. Yeah.
Like
I
the
think
ba-
at
like
least
the band
3.
from Gravity Falls. Anyway.
I don't get that
no one
reference.
gets it? Okay.
Oh, wait, the several times?
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, this guy gets it.
I get it. It took me a second.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you talking? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, those weird guys.
Yep, like gerbils.
Those
Hamsters.
freaks, yeah.
This little freaky little
They like ran
blondies.
into the forest on all four. Anyways,
This is the wrong show. Wrong source of media.
literally. Theo, did you tell your? I wasn't paying attention, so.
Wait, did you even ever say?
It's good.
Okay.
Perfect.
I freaking really like this movie, guys. I've seen it so many times. I'll tell you, the first thing. Nope, I said wrong. The first time I watched this movie, I was at my lake house, which is where you watched it with me. I was at my lake house with my cousin. Shout out my cousin. I doubt she watches this.
Does she even know you have a podcast?
I have no idea. But yeah, we watched it in the same room that I watched it with you.
What?
Wow.
It's almost like you own the house. It's almost like you go there.
Actually, we don't own the house.
Anyway.
That's the extended family. We just take care of it. Anyway. We watched it and it was really scary.
Really
We were like screaming, hiding under the covers, you know.
How old were you?
Oh, it was a couple years ago. Not a couple.
Okay, I was gonna say like 2.
It was like 2 years ago.
You were 2 years old when you watched this movie.
I was 14 and I was scared.
And he was hiding under the covers. He couldn't handle it.
Yeah, but no. I was younger. I was a boy. And it was scary.
Boy.
But I will say, every time you rewatch this movie, the first time you watch it, it's scary. But every rewatch after that, it is so funny. It's
Yeah.
hilarious.
A lot of horror movies are like that. Yeah.
the one obviously spoilers, but this one particular jump scare is when she's banging her head on the wardrobe, and then her sister puts her back in bed, and then she wakes up, points out the thing on top of the wardrobe, and then she looks up, and the witch ghost is like laying there like ah. And the first time I saw it, I nearly crapped my pants. I was so scared. But every time you watch it back, it's so funny. It's like, nah, wah. She
Dude.
pounces.
Yeah, this movie was really
Yeah.
funny. I know it shouldn't be because it's like a horror film, but it's so funny.
Mm.
I don't know, man.
Bathsheba.
I don't know, man. Like,
That's the blue steel.
I felt
Anyone?
no, I felt that like since this was my first time watching it, I was expecting it to be like scary, but I didn't really feel scared. Like I didn't think this movie was scary, like at all. Like obviously there were like some jump scares that got me. Like even the ones that weren't really jump scares, there was one like at the beginning of the movie, like the like screen had like switched to like the static TV, and that like startled me, I guess is the best way to say it. It didn't like scare me, but it startled me. I was just whoa. But I think I don't know, it was just like not, it didn't really get me, you know. And I wasn't like super like it was
Mr. Lame over here.
I know, Mr. No fun, no more joy and whimsy for me, I guess. Like there's just like I don't know. Like I even had like my window open and it was like nighttime and I like wasn't scared at all. Like I was just like, wow, this is a cool movie. Oh wow, that's certainly cool. Wowza, that was crazy. Whoa, what's she doing? Like that was literally it.
What's that witch doing?
Nah, like
That's a little quirky. Anyway.
Exactly
Yeah.
like that. Thank you, Theo.
Yeah,
I hate
that's
sore
exactly
throats.
it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I was
This movie
Yeah.
started the Conjureverse.
yeah.
And those are I like the Conjureverse. It's even when like The Conjuring 2 is also great,
Have
but
you seen
like
The Conjuring 3?
I did see
That
The
one's
Conjuring.
so funny.
It's great.
It's really
okay,
funny.
There's like a handful of like actually good like movies in the Conjureverse, and then the rest are just so funny.
Yeah.
When they're not being like actually like good, they're the funniest thing. Cause like
The cinematography is awesome on them.
oh yeah,
But
especially the first two Conjuring, because James Wan did those. But yeah, I watched Annabelle Creation with the same cousin and you, and that was really scary. Yeah.
Scary.
So yeah, I like these movies.
That's fun.
Um,
I'm glad you enjoy these.
this is my impression of
no.
the people in
no.
Conjuring 3.
Are they all like 20?
Senile?
Pretty.
Yeah.
They act like it. You've seen that
I
movie.
have seen it, yeah.
You know how
That movie's
crazy
not
it
like
is. It's not
it's
scary.
just so
It's
random.
because
So much random
Bizarre?
stuff happen.
bizarre. But
Say
no,
that again. Whose adventure?
the thing is about the third
JoJo's
one.
Bizarre Adventure.
Okay. The thing about the third one is that James Wan, who did the first two movies, didn't direct it, so it was very out of place, very
Oh yeah,
different
like lost
than the rest
its
of
like
them.
touch or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it lost a lot of quality. It was still fun to watch, but like
Which one?
the third one, we're still.
Oh.
Anyway, back to
One
the
of my
first.
favorite parts of the third one, really quick.
Okay.
I was telling Michael about this. Do you know the Call Me scene with the Blondie song? And it has that shot where it's like switching back and forth between like reality and then this kid's like perception of what's
I think
happening.
so. I
It's
saw that
so
movie a
good.
couple
It's
years
such
ago.
a cool shot. Like
I
the whole movie is like
Blondie's a good
maybe
band.
like 2.5 out of
We probably should.
5. But that scene is crazy.
We probably should have done this episode in like September, because that's when the new one's coming out.
Oh, I didn't even know that until he
I
looked
was, like,
something up today
yeah.
in class.
Yeah.
And
I did
oh,
the
like, about
write
it.
up for
Oh, yeah, the write-up.
the thing because I was looking at all the fun facts, which I do want to say at one point because I think they're all cool. But I was looking it up and Una was like, "Hold on, what's that movie poster?"
Yeah,
I
he's
haven't
like,
seen that
I've
one."
never seen that before.
Yeah. When the trailer for the new one came out, I was like, "Oh, sick! I gotta watch that." And then I forgot about it for like 2 or 3 days, and I was like, "Oh, okay.
Isn't it coming
I'll
out in
watch
September?
That. Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
sure."
I'm seeing that.
Anyway, back to the
Very
Conjuring.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
back to it.
I thought it was cool how it was like based on like the real story and they didn't like
Oh, yeah.
I think
Real
they
story.
yeah. I also thought it was cool. So one of the facts I written down was the real Perrin family visited the set of the film. So I thought that was cool.
I remember there's one of the parents, like the real daughters, wrote a book on like the true story, if you believe that it's true.
Wow.
But yeah, she gave them a copy of the book, and they basically looked at it and said, "This is too insane. We can't adapt
Oh,
this."
yeah. I remember seeing something about that. Like, it was, like, too intense to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Kind of funky.
Yeah.
so
Oh yeah, I thought.
also, like at the end of this movie, like all the characters are on good terms, but in real life, the dad punched Ed Warren in the face, and they weren't allowed back in the house again.
Oh
That
yeah,
was one of
yeah.
your
That was.
facts,
I
wasn't
almost. I didn't put it in the facts, but it is one of the things I looked up. It was how they the Warrens weren't able to like actually help them, so they got kicked out.
Yeah, they did a whole like.
How did it
seance.
end in real life? Like,
they just left, and then
it just ended.
there was a big crazy seance or whatever, and then
Mm.
you guys get out of my house.
It didn't work, so they just.
And fun fact about the real Conjuring house right now, it has recently been shut down. They were doing tours and like allowing you to go there for like ghost hunting.
Yeah.
Apparently the owner, who's owned it for like a couple years now, I don't know. They had the police go there and revoke the license to
Damn.
have like visitors.
Why?
I don't know. You're gonna have to look it up. It's crazy. Anyway.
Okay, then that's
Yeah.
wild. But yeah.
Now to the movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say we haven't talked about the actual movie at all.
Well,
This is the movie. Like
it relates to it.
it's
real
about
story.
the movie.
I suppose so.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt like I don't know. I don't really think there's like I don't really like I don't know how to like articulate what I want to say about like characters. I feel like they're just like it's based off of real people, so I feel like there aren't like characters. But I don't know. So I don't like have a favorite. I thought they were all just like, oh, that's like a guy. Oh, hey, another guy.
Hey,
I
it's a
like
good-
the Warrens a lot.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
cool. They're cool in the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Are they cool in
I don't
real
really know a lot about them.
Maybe they potential grifters. Who knows?
Are they? I need to clarify. I don't know if they're alive or dead. I don't.
They are both dead.
Okay.
Are they?
Ed died in like 2000 something, and then
I thought Lorraine was still alive.
Lorraine died a few years ago, like
Oh.
more recently.
I
but
didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
check this. You guys talk
Yeah.
about the movie.
Well, I don't know. I just felt like I don't know. I didn't. They literally all just felt like people, which I like. It is a good thing, you know. You want like your movie to be realistic.
She died.
Yeah.
April 18th, 2019.
Okay.
So she's been dead for a little while.
But yeah, I just felt like like I know there are other movies that have been like based off of true stories and like those are like characters, but like this I just felt like it was like based too much in reality, like to like view them as like a character, you know?
I guess so, yeah.
I gotta say, the villains, like the villains, but like the
Spirits?
antagonist like things in the first Conjuring movie and the second Conjuring movie beat all the others, because Bathsheba is so cool, and
Who's
then
that guy?
Bathsheba Sherman, the witch in the movie.
That was her name? God, her
Remember
parents
this?
must have
Remember the
hated her.
scene where the guy was like Bathsheba, and then she went.
No.
You okay? Okay.
I remember
And-
that, and I haven't seen this movie in months.
Me either.
I've
seen this movie.
I don't
a
know,
couple
man.
times.
I didn't.
Should have been paying attention.
I was
And
doing
then
homework.
in the second movie, I like the nun. The
Look,
nun,
man, I had
the
a
demon
history
nun,
summative today.
who was
I had to
using,
study.
Me too.
The guy as
study?
like a
I
pawn
had to write
to
notes.
like throw off
From study.
the investigators and Lorraine. That was cool.
Yeah.
Now repeat all of that.
No,
Just said.
no, I'm not gonna do
Okay.
that.
I'll watch it over in the podcast.
Yeah,
you
we'll
will.
see.
Yeah.
Eventually. I don't watch the podcast.
Me either.
Okay.
I don't watch this back. I hate my voice. I'm gonna hit it now, and I'm gonna hit it then, and later, and always. I always hate my voice. It's always something that I don't like.
Oh,
Your
that's
voice
really
is
sad.
fine.
It certainly is a sound that you can make. But yeah, I don't know. I felt like I don't really have much to say about this movie. I felt like it was just like, okay. Let's get opinions. Do we believe in ghosts or spirits of any kind?
Let's do a less like yes or no thing.
Mhm.
Out of 10, how much
Out
do
of
you?
10, how
Yeah.
much? Do
Zero's
Ugh.
not at all.
Okay,
10 is like
that's
fully
difficult.
believe.
Okay. You go first.
Me? Oh, it flip flops between like
Mm-hmm.
anywhere between a 5 and a 7, cause like I know like I watch like Sam and Colby, and they're like the logical part of me is like, well, obviously ghosts aren't real. Obviously that's stupid.
Mhm.
But then like another part of me is like, I mean they can't fake all of that. They probably could, but like I'm just like like. Come on.
Yeah, it's kind of how like it's fun to believe in, but
Mhm.
like I don't know for sure.
Yeah, and I've like done some stuff, and I've seen some stuff that's like when you were at my lake house, we did
Yeah.
like ghost investigating, and it could have all not been real, but like some of it lined up like
Oh,
very
yeah.
well. Like it said her name at one point. The spirit box said her name.
Supposedly.
Supposedly.
Is that the
Supposedly.
video
It
you
was
posted on YouTube?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was hard to hear. We can put the
Yeah.
video link in the description. It was hard to hear, but it was very close to it. It was at least very close to her name. So I mean,
Okay.
some of it's got to like it can't,
Okay.
to some degree. I'm like, well, know.
What's your opinion, Anna?
out of 10.
I feel like 5 just because of what like
Mm-hmm.
again what you were saying. Logical part is like nah,
Nah,
but
I'd
then
win.
the like fun part is like
The joyful
Maybe.
and whimsical
maybe.
part.
Like, how cool would it be?
yeah no for
How
real.
cool
Like
would it be if
even
ghosts
if
were
it's not real, it's fun to like
Mm-hmm.
It's fun to like
engage in
investigate.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think like personally, I just like. I think it's. I agree. I also feel like I'm at like a 5 as well, because like. I don't have like, I don't know. I wouldn't say like. I don't know how to articulate this, but like. I feel like it would be really cool, like wow, ghosts and stuff, and I like feel like it would like kind of make sense. Like people are so like some people can be like really stubborn and like just like some people just like they have so much they want to do and like so many regrets and like so many like feelings that they have, and they just like, and I could understand like how that could like tie you back here, and like you refuse to leave because you have so much you want to do or say, and like I understand how that's like
reference.
what
Presence reference.
Wow.
what but like it was like it's just like you just like you're so like I guess stubborn like in like how like you have to do this, you have to say that, or like
All the stuff I wish I could have done.
yeah, I wish I could have done this, we had more time, things like that, and like people are so like determined and like so I just feel like it makes sense to me that like you could like possibly like tie your soul like back here instead of like going off to wherever,
Now, do you believe in like mediums and psychics? Because that stuff it's way more divisive for me. Because on one hand, I'm like maybe, but like on the other hand, like, come on, man, you're probably not seeing that.
Yeah.
I
It
so
depends on the because there's like different people that
Yeah.
do like actually believe in what they're doing and like think that it's real. But there's other people that are
Yeah.
very
Like,
clearly
they
in
brought-
it for the money.
They brought like a psychic on the news, and they were like, is this the little girl that went missing all those years ago? And the psychic was like, yes, that is her. And she was like, this is a picture of me when I was in like first grade. So
yeah, I feel like
some
some people are like pretty like open about it, and I feel like like that's, you know, I feel like there are some people who like do truly believe, if it's true or not, I don't know, but like people do believe that they like actually can like see things or like hear things or experience things.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like that could also be.
But like
Well, yeah,
again,
I'm
like in
just saying,
videos,
like-
I've seen like what they're saying line up really well, and it could be fake, might not be.
Yeah, no, there have
like,
been obviously like times where it has.
and like they claim like I didn't do any research on this place, and then they guess things perfectly. It's like they could have done it. They could be lying. They
Yeah.
could have done like a bunch of research.
I feel like the more like the ones that I believe the most are the ones that are like sometimes accurate but sometimes get things a little wrong or like misinterpret things. I feel like that would make the most sense to me because like you're not gonna be right about it 100%, especially if you can't like see it, you know.
Yeah,
So, like,
especially if it was me. I am not smart enough to get everything right.
I feel like me personally, if I was a medium, I would be like, okay, so this is what I heard, and these are all the theories I have about it. Do you want to hear all of them?
That's
like I feel
just
like I would
a theory.
A ghost theory.
a ghost theory. That's crazy. But yeah, I feel like I just
Do we
you
have
know,
like time set?
I think we have 10 minutes left,
Okay.
roughly. But yeah, I don't know. I felt like it was just I don't know, you know. I don't know how much I believe like psychics and like seeing the future and stuff, but like
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know.
psych like mediums. I
do think tarot cards are
can't-
really cool. Also,
I'm
the one
not-
time I got a
I'm
tarot
iffy
card
on
reading
tarot
done,
cards.
it was so accurate, and I was like, okay, buddy, you didn't have to call me out like that.
The thing about tarot cards is that the readings they give are usually very vague, so like you can
Well, yeah.
apply it to any situation.
Yeah, and,
somehow
and
connect.
I know.
like a lot of them are like supposed to be general, so the reader can like
Interpret that in your
interpret
own
it
way.
Yeah.
in the way that they want to. I don't really believe in tarot cards like Ouija boards. Ouija boards are so easy.
Oh
to,
yeah, it's. I watched a thing about that. I don't remember where, but it was like you subconsciously are moving your hands on your own, and
Yeah.
then you get your own answer. And it was a video where
I don't
they were-
want what I have to say. I want to hear what the ghost has to
That's
say.
what I'm saying.
But yeah, and like psychics, I'm like, it's probably not. You probably can't see the future, predict things. But like mediums, I can kind of be like, well, maybe like your, I don't know, eye works in some, like a
Third
high
eye,
tech,
yeah.
That's much cooler. Third eye
eye.
is much cooler than like some gizmo in your eye.
Some gizmo in my eye that tells me
Anyway.
what the ghosts are saying. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like, it's just like I feel.
Let's
I don't
just
know,
all have a
the
good
concept
time,
of ghosts
man.
are really cool, and I think it would be fun. You know,
We have concepts of a
Same,
ghost.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
but
Shouldn't have done that on the pod.
on the
Yeah.
On the
pod,
pod. You've done that before.
Probably.
You definitely have.
Definitely.
have.
Maybe. Who knows?
But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like
It's,
some of the
it's impossible
shots
to
were,
tell.
like-
These aren't going anywhere.
some of the shots in the movie were like really cool as well. I think the one
James Wan.
that I noticed or like remembered the most at least was the one where in the room of haunted stuff, was her name Jenny or Judy? Her name was Judy. The Warrens' daughter, Judy. She was hiding in there.
Idiot.
And there was a POV shot, and I was like, "Oh, is that a ghost? What is that? Is it a little goblin?" And it was just a child. And I was like, boring."
There's movies about like scary ghosts and like and like specters, and then just a goblin shows up.
Yeah.
I think you're in the wrong movie, my guy. I'll be honest.
Oh, come on, it's funny. Trust, but he belongs there. Okay.
If
He
you
can be a ghost if he tries
If you
hard
like the directing of this movie,
Mm-hmm.
we should do *Malignant* on here because not only is that also James Wan, it is one of the most insane movies I have ever seen in my entire life.
Is it also a horror movie?
You can't really tell what it is until you've watched it, and
Okay.
even then you're like, I don't know what I just saw. So
Okay.
we should do that at some point.
All right,
Sure.
but oh,
next week, dude.
So
yeah.
the last ending
one, Thea.
scene of the movie, right? The ending scene was just like it was so he had the music box and he put it down, but he like pushed this teacup out the way. Or teapot, sorry. This teapot out the way over to the side and then put it down. And low-key, if I was the ghost possessing, I was talking to you.
Rude.
If I was the ghost possessing that teapot, I'd be like, who is this new guy and why did he just push me over? That's so rude. And then it starts playing its little
Excuse
haunted
me?
song. Okay, buddy,
Buddy.
there are other ghosts here. Like,
Yeah.
you think you're the only one in here?
I'm-
Like, get out. You're not that
I'm
special.
trying to relax here. We're kind of here for a while, so
Yeah,
might
like,
as
can you
well
literally
relax.
stop? I don't want to hear it, buddy,
You're
okay?
disturbing me.
Your silly little ghostly song. Shut up, bruh. Shut up. Like, get out of here. Like, I would be so mad if I was that ghost haunting that teapot.
So rude.
I want to know what.
The
like-
audacity.
Yeah, like I want to know what the ghost is haunting that teapot, cause like I want to know. Like,
Yeah, well,
it should have its
Do
own
I
movie.
sense
probably
a
won't. I'm
spin-off?
pretty. Probably not. I'm pretty sure these movies are ending with the one coming out this year. So, rest in peace. It's been like, what is it, 12 years?
I don't know.
Yeah, first one came out in 2013, right?
I think so.
2013. But yeah, I would like to share the facts that I wrote down now.
Oh, he's got
Um,
some fun facts.
This film was shot entirely in chronological order.
Ooh.
Um,
Like, I don't
from
know.
the beginning to
yeah,
the-
no, I know what. I don't know why.
You wanted to clarify something, but you couldn't. Like, it's
No,
already
yeah.
clear.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, I'm so stupid. I was gonna say, like, in terms of what happens in the movie or what happened in real life.
Okay, next fun
so
fact is
smart.
director James Wan modeled the film's cinematography and atmosphere after vintage 1970s horror films. The state of Rhode Island does not require home sellers to disclose documented histories of locations, criminal activity to potential buyers. So this is why the parents were unaware of like all the previous
Yeah,
people
I
they
heard
didn't
like
need to. Mm-hmm.
in real life, like when the previous owner like gave the keys to
Mm-hmm.
the dad, he was like, leave the lights on at night or whatever, and just it gets crazy. Like he did kind of give them something, but in the movie,
I feel like
guess
if
they just
someone
didn't have
told
any
me that while I was buying a new house, I'd be like, okay, buddy.
I'd
man.
ask why.
Hey, man, what?
Yeah, no, like
What are you talking about?
At least
you would
it's
want to
cheap.
know. Like even
Yeah.
if it's not, I wouldn't imagine ghosts would be his first assumption, but like
I would
it
imagine
could be an electrical problem. Like if you turn the lights off, your house blows up.
Yeah,
And
I
they
was
didn't tell you
thinking,
about that. So-
I would be like, what, is someone gonna break into my house at night? Like, I don't understand. Like, that's what my first thought would be. Like, someone's gonna like.
I think house blowing up is much more realistic, but you think that. Yeah.
Okay, buddy.
Oh
okay.
God! Oh, a ghost blew up my house again.
No, not a ghost. It's just the electricity.
Oh, this always happens. It's a good. Your
We should write a
electrician's just
movie
like,
about
no,
that.
there was a short circuit. It was like right next to the boiler. I don't know what happened. Oh, these dang ghosts! They're always blowing up my house. Oh God!
That's what the
How many
Conjuring
houses
6
have you
would
blown
be.
up?
Or Conjuring 5.
I didn't blow up any houses. It was the ghost.
Oh yeah, really? Was it? Prove
No.
it. Okay. Are we out of time?
I have no
I
idea.
don't freaking know.
You know what? Has
Has
it
anyone
been-
been keeping track?
Anyone know?
Has it been 30 minutes?
2?
2 minutes? 2 minutes?
Okay, perfect.
It's only
Then
been
final-
2 minutes. How?
All
Oh
right.
my God, we are
Then we'll-
efficient.
Okay, let's do our final ratings then, yeah? Why don't you go first?
I'd give it like a 4 out of 5. Me likey.
Stole
Me
it. I was gonna say 4.
Oh well, too bad.
You can say it.
I say 4, but I say it better than Theo.
Yeah.
4 out of 5.
4, but better than Theo's
It's
4.
like a shadow or something.
Makes
my face look
I
really
would.
orange.
I
I'm literally him.
Okay. I'm gonna rate this movie a 3.5 out of 5 because I thought it was really good, but I wish it would have scared me.
He's just
You know,
me for real.
I thought
say
I wish it would have been able to scare me. But I
that
think
guy,
that's
by
just
the
my
way.
problem and not the movies. But
What did you say? 3.5?
because I was not
Yeah, we were
scared. I did think
Wow, you're so cool and strong and brave.
no. Okay, whatever, buddy. Yeah, I'm so much more manly than you.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yes, the next movie we will be doing is
Misery.
Misery.
Mythory.
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 Yeah, Edith
which is a
Medaway.
Stephen King adaptation, so that's fun.
Your hair's sticking out.
Hmm?
You got a little.
What?
Your hair's a little
I
tussled.
don't know what you're saying.
Tussled. Is that the right word? Tussled?
I don't think there's a word for this.
You look like a mad scientist.
Harry the platypus.
Okay, I think that's where we'll end this episode then. We will see you
In the funny papers.
In the funny papers.
Bye-bye.
All right, farewell.